Okay, welcome everyone. So today we are going to discuss GB syndrome or Guillain-Barré syndrome. GB syndrome, it is collection of syndromes of acute inflammatory polyradiculoneuropathy. Now acute means sudden, inflammatory means inflammation occurs, and polyradiculoneuropathy means peripheral nervous system. When inflammation of peripheral nervous system occurs, patient will develop weakness and diminished reflexes. Reflexes are decreased in the patient because of certain infections. So GB syndrome is a disorder of the body's immune system in which myelin sheath of peripheral nerves is involved because of autoimmune infection. When autoantibodies are going to attack on the myelin sheath of peripheral nerves, then that myelin sheath is destroyed, and because of the destruction of myelin sheath, patient develops weakness and diminished reflexes occurs in the patient. Motor nerves and nerve root is involved. Demyelination of motor nerve occurs and patient develops diminished reflexes. So GB syndrome is most frequent cause of flaccid paralysis. Because of GB syndrome, patient develops flaccid paralysis, weakness, and diminished reflexes of peripheral nerves. Now, etiological factors of GB syndrome are GID infections like Campylobacter jejuni. Most common cause of GB syndrome, Campylobacter jejuni infection can create autoimmune demyelination disorder, cytomegalovirus respiratory tract infection or mycoplasma pneumoniae, Epstein-Barr virus vaccines like rabies and flu influenza vaccine. Patient are more prone to develop GB syndrome. Now, as we see, peripheral nervous system is divided into somatic and autonomic division, and autonomic division is divided into parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. When peripheral nervous system is involved, patient will hinder these. Patient will have flaccid paralysis and weakness of muscles. Now, pathophysiology of GB syndrome. In GB syndrome, there is demyelination and axonal form of GB syndrome. There are two types. One is demyelination, in which demyelination occurs, and axonal form, in which axons are involved in GB syndrome. Now, GB syndrome. In GB syndrome, there is destruction of myelin sheath, and then molecular mimicry occurs. Then complement mediated damage of myelin occurs, which disrupts sodium channel, and because of destruction of sodium channel, patient develops conduction block. That conduction block patient will cause flaccid paralysis. So this is mechanism of weakness of muscles in GB syndrome. Demyelination causes decreased reflexes, in which myelin sheath is damaged by the autoantibodies and it impairs conduction. And because of impairment of conduction, there is impairment of sensation, impairment of movement and cognition and other functions of body. That's why reflexes are diminished. Now, as you can see here, it is axon and it is surrounded by myelin sheath. When this myelin sheath is damaged by autoantibodies, patient will develop diminished reflexes, movement diminishes, and the sensation will be diminished, because myelin sheath helps in propagation of impulses from nerves to the brain. When myelin sheath is involved, damaged by autoantibodies, patient develops clinical features of Guillain-Barré syndrome. Causes: there may be exact triggers of GB syndrome are unknown, but most common cause of GB syndrome is Campylobacter jejuni, or minor respiratory abdominal infections can cause GB syndrome. It may occasionally follow vaccination. After vaccination, patient develops autoantibody damage of peripheral nerves, which results destruction of peripheral nerves, conduction block, and movement impairment. Now, clinical features of GB syndrome are: patient has dysthesia and muscle spasm, palpitation occurs, heart rate change, sweating abnormalities occurs in the patient, cardiac arrhythmia can occur, because as we studied, parasympathetic nervous system is involved in GB syndrome, and parasympathetic nervous system is also controlling our heartbeat. That's why cardiac arrhythmia develops. Neuromuscular or respiratory failure uh, occurs. Difficulty in eye movement, facial movement, speaking, chewing, and swallowing occurs. So these are all clinical features of GB syndrome. Now, how can we diagnose the patient of GB syndrome in clinic? First of all, lumbar puncture is gold standard. Electrocardiognostic studies like MRI can support the diagnosis. Abnormalities on these studies do not develop until the day week of onset of symptoms. So GB syndrome progresses and a fairly symmetrical muscle weakness with absent or displaced reflexes, and it is may be sudden onset. So weakness usually starts in proximal leg, then facial muscle are involved, oropharyngeal weakness, oculomotor weakness occurs, and then prominent severe pain in lower back of the patient is complained in GB syndrome. So when demyelination occurs because of autoantibodies, treatment will be to suppress these autoantibodies. When autoantibodies are suppressed, they will not attack the myelin sheath and patient will get relief. So plasmapheresis is treatment of choice or high dose of immunoglobulin therapy is given in the patient. If patient is on mechanical ventilator because of respiratory muscle failure, then uh, support can be given to the patient. Our pain control, we can give analgesics, and supportive care is treatment for the patient of GB syndrome. And in this way we can help the patient of GB syndrome and treat the patient and relieve the patient from symptoms. So that was GB syndrome, in which autoantibody mediated demyelination occurs and patient develops weakness of muscle, myalgia, and uh, diminished reflexes.